Hello teacher, my name is Christian Comas and today I am here to talk about the prefixes and suffixes. They are particles that we add to the end of the word to complete or modify its meaning or meaning. Suffixes are part of the so-called affixes, particles that operate by being added with it in the sentences of a word, either in form prefixes, in the middle infixes, or on the end suffixes. Each of them has particularities and rules of use, and often very different etymological origins. In the specific case of the suffixes, these are particularities that generally lack their own meaning outside the grammar of the language, and therefore can rarely constitute words by themselves. On the other hand, when joining a lexical root is thus with its own referential meaning, the suffixes modify that sense or add a grammar source. A prescriptive suffix. It is about those suffixes that when joining the letter or root constitute a word with qualifying overtone, that is, that expresses the way in which the person understands, values of observers, the referent or which he speaks. Augmentative suffixes. As Iris name indicates, that suffixes allow to increase or maximize the meaning of the lexical root of the word, either to indicate that size and an object is large, or that the meaning of something is more intense or stronger, or any other connotation that has, in our culture, something or great size. Parogative suffixes. In this case, the suffixes serve to fix the person and subject position of the person with respect to the referent, especially when it is negative evaluation of it. Inflectional suffixes. The inflectional suffixes, unlike the previous ones, do not reflect the evaluation of the reference that a person has, but rather they fulfill an entirely grammatical rule. Inflectional suffixes of the gender. Gender inflections are those that modify the ending of the word to indicate what gender, masculine or feminine, is referred to. Inflectional suffixes of number, similar to the previous case. The purpose of inflectional number is to indicate whether the referent is singular or plural. For this, the suffix is verbal inflectional suffixes. We will treat as a separate category that inflections that have to do with verb, and that serve to adapt them to the action they seek to describe. And although we see them separately, they all occur normally at the same time. Verbal person inflections. Those who adhere to the verb to adapt it to a specific conjugation, that is, to indicate which person performs the actions, according to the rules established for verbal person with him, the linguistics mode, time, and aspect. As their name indicates, they coordinate the way in which the verb mode, the verb tense, and the verb aspect are expressed, allowing the action of the verb to adapt the conditions in which it occurs. Personal verbal inflection. Finally, they are the incomplete or impersonal verb form. That is, they do not conjugate, and that is why we list them apart from the others. The irritative suffix. These suffixes are some of the most important as they allow to the grammatical category of the stem to be changed. Thus composition use and new linguistic forms. This process is known as derivation and it is given by four different types of suffixes according to the type of grammatical category of destination. Adjectival derivative. Those that allow you to body adjective from the other lesson. The participle listed above is found among this type of suffixes as well as all the suffixes of the gentles. Adverbial derivative. Those that allow you to bullet adverb from the other lessons. Note that in this case there is usually an inflectional or other type of suffix acting as an infix that is an intermediate suffix. Derivative of nomina. Those that allow the construction of nouns for other lessons. Verbal derivative. Those that allow verbs to be buoyed from the other legs. What are prefixes? Prefixes are known as a type of morphological particle that, when joined with a word or lexical root, adds or alters its meaning, giving it its own lot of meaning. Like suffixes and infixes, prefixes are articles of affix that it is a particle that intervenes in the formation of the word and words. The producer are adding prefixes to a word known as prefixes. It's relatively common among word language. It allows the creation of new terms of divergent meaning quickly of the expeditiously. The prefix always precedes the lexical stem. In very general terms, prefixes can be classified according to the effect they have of the word to which they are attached. Derivative prefixes to the another word is another meaning. Inflectional prefixes, those who, when joining a word, change its grammatical category, that is, they convert one type of word into another, nouns into verb, etc. Prefix types. They are classified according to the type of their own meaning that they contain and that they add the word as follow. Negative prefixes. They deny or contradict the meaning of the lexical roots. Locative prefixes. They indicate a location or location within the original sense of the word. Time prefixes. They denote a relationship of time or cause-effect with respect to the original meaning of the word. Quantitative and size prefixes. They indicate a number or a proportions within the original sense of the word. Intensive prefixes. They determine the relationship of power or incentive of what the word is meaning. No prefixes. They determine other time of condition of being to the thing itself of what the word means. Suffixes and prefixes. Suffixes and prefixes are the many types of affixes that exist. They are different from each other in the base they occupy that respect to the lexical stem. The prefixes are present before a lexical stem and the suffixes after it. In addition, prefixes have a greater lexical load, that is, a greater share of their own meaning, and that each which, in a many cases, they can be used a word in themselves. Suffixes lack this lot of meaning and only have grammatical meaning, that is, they occur meaning within the context of the language.